If anyone has shaped our understanding of our closest relatives in the animal kingdom, chimpanzees, it is surely the conservationist Dame Jane Goodall. Now, sadly, she has died at the age of 91, still working, still evangelizing about the environment, still sharing her knowledge on a speaking tour in California. Indeed, she's been remembered tonight with awe, but most of all, with affection.
She has made friends of wild animals, and in so doing, has been able to observe them at closer quarters than has ever been managed before.
Dr. Jane Goodall dedicated her life to understanding and protecting primates.
The fact that these chimpanzees use twigs and grasses was one of the most exciting discoveries I made.
This observation shattered the belief that only humans use tools.
I think it's impossible to overestimate the impact she's had because, I mean, she really pioneered the study of behaviour in the wild with chimpanzees. And through that, we started to understand so much more about human behaviour.
Born in London, it was in Gombe National Park she felt most at home, returning recently for a documentary.
I've always had a strange connection with animals.
In the late 1950s, early 60s, she went to the outback of Tanzania on her own and sat in the jungle and revolutionised behavioural science in a field that was dominated by men. And then she turned herself to advocating for conservation and environmental care. And she did so with equal bravery and gusto.
Her passion and voice were undimmed by age, speaking to me whilst I was in Antarctica just 3 months ago.
It's really up to us, the people, to try and make our voices heard.
She campaigned with humour until the end.
Hello.
An optimist with an animal instinct for the survival of our planet.
Every single day you live on this planet, you make some impact, and you can choose what sort of impact you make.
The pioneering researcher, environmentalist and champion of chimpanzees, Dame Jane Goodall, whose death was announced today.
The British zoologist and animal rights campaigner Dame Jane Goodall has died at the age of 91. Dame Jane spent 6 decades studying the social and family interactions of chimpanzees in the wild and was considered one of the world's foremost experts on them. Our reporter Graham Satchell looks back on her life.
Determined to uncover the secrets of the chimps.
Jane Goodall was just 26 when she arrived in Africa with no scientific training. Armed with just a notepad and a pair of binoculars, her discoveries completely changed our understanding of our closest living animal relative, the chimpanzee.
To have a chimpanzee just sit there and watch me and know that I was there and not mind, that was a very, very wonderful moment. It was a tremendous feeling of accomplishment and exhilaration and pride in the fact that I'd been accepted.
Goodall gave the chimps names and observed distinctly human characteristics: joy and sorrow, hugs, kissing, pats on the back. She proved that chimps used tools and even modified them for particular purposes. Until Jane Goodall observed it, it was thought only humans could manufacture tools like this. In later life, Goodall dedicated her time to conservation, becoming an outspoken and widely respected activist. She was given the American Medal of Freedom for her work.
I have a very important message to take around the world, which is that we're destroying this planet and that we need to get together to try and make change.
Jane Goodall will be remembered for her extraordinary work with chimps, but what inspired many was her spirit of adventure, something she had right till the end.
Well, my next great adventure is going to be dying. There's either nothing or something, and if there's something, I can't think of a greater adventure than finding out what it is.
The Guardian's among many papers featuring pictures of the primatologist Jane Goodall after her death at the age of 91.